Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, May 15th, 2023. A fire in a 29 Palms home spread to a nearby home on Saturday night, and both homes suffered from major damage. At approximately 9 p.m., San Bernardino County Fire responded to a report of a structure fire in the 5900 block of Morongo Road in 29 Palms. Upon arrival, crews discovered that the well-involved fire at a single-family house had spread to an adjacent home. County fire crews, with assistance from Combat Center Fire, attacked both fires simultaneously. The fire from the first house was too intense to attack from the inside, so crews knocked most of it down from the outside. Crews were able to enter the second home, but the damage was major and most of the furnishings were destroyed by the time they arrived. The fires were both under control by 10 p.m. Both houses were lived-in occupancies, but searches by fire crews found no one inside, and there was no loss of life or injuries to either residents or fire personnel. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation by San Bernardino County Fire. The Morongo Valley Community Services District Board meeting, scheduled for this Wednesday, has been officially canceled. 2 board members have said they were advised to avoid the meeting over threats of violence, leaving the board with a lack of quorum for the meeting. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart has a closer look at this sudden development.
For the second month in a row, the MVCSD board meeting will be canceled for this Wednesday, May 17th, due to what the board's finance director, Johnny Talbert, has called a, quote, lack of quorum. This occurs in the wake of last month's meeting cancellation for the same lack of quorum due to the absence of President Henning, Vice President James Whitney, and Fire Commissioner Michael Emery. Since Henning's resignation last month, current acting President Whitney canceled this Wednesday's meeting due to him and Emery being advised by San Bernardino Sheriff's deputy not to attend due to, quote, vandalism and threats of violence, unquote. Since by law it's required that a board of directors shall hold a regular meeting at least once every 3 months, Whitney is, quote, both hopeful and optimistic that by the time the district's required June 21st board meeting rolls around, cooler heads will have prevailed, unquote. For Whitney's unabridged official statement, please visit this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
The 29 Palms Planning Commission gathers tomorrow evening to consider a church permit before revisiting the challenging topic of homelessness. Reporter Heather Clisby has details.
Tuesday night's meeting of the 29 Palms Planning Commission includes a public hearing on the conversion of an existing commercial structure to a church. The Truth Tabernacle Church aims to be reborn at 6386 Adobe Road, former home to the Desert Trail newspaper. The 0.23-acre property contains an existing structure of 2,816 square feet and 14 parking spaces. The applicant, Titus R. Burns, hopes to conduct 2 services for the 18-member congregation. Community Development Director Keith Gardner is asking the Commission to host the public hearing and ultimately find the project exempt from CEQA, adopt the resolution, and approve a conditional use permit for the church. The remainder of the meeting will be a study session led by the Homeless Committee Organization, which is comprised of all 5 members of the Planning Commission and 2 community members. The 5 p.m. meeting takes place on Tuesday, May 16th at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road, and can be live-streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
The 29 Palms Public Cemetery District Board of Trustees meets in regular session tomorrow afternoon. The Cemetery District will announce the cancellation of their annual Memorial Day event due to staffing issues, though staff will still place flags on memorial sites belonging to veterans. Also at tomorrow's meeting, they are expected to consider retirement program options offered by the county for cemetery district employees. They will also receive overviews of finances and staff operations. This meeting is open to the public, begins at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, and will be held at 5350 in Celia Avenue in 29 Palms. On Saturday, the Morongo Valley Fire Department hosted their second annual pancake breakfast, where they swore in new members to the fire crew. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart was in attendance and rejoins us with this recap of the special community event.
At 8 a.m. last Saturday morning, the Morongo Valley Fire Department closed off their portion of Ocotillo Street and opened their bay doors to serve up pancakes, eggs, and bacon to 70 to 80 community members at $5 a plate. $1 raffle tickets were sold by Coyote Cone's Shauna Johnson to further benefit the department, where Morongo Valley Fire Department caps, gift certificates to local businesses, and a large bag of birdseed were given away. At 10 a.m. sharp, Fire Chief James Brakebill swore in 8 new members of the fire crew, including EMT and paramedic, who have finished their probational first year and now eligible to join the union. New official crew members are Engineer Gilbert Vasquez, Engineer Nathan Berry, Firefighter EMT David Ofahulu, Firefighter Paramedic Rudy Vargas, Firefighter Paramedic Julia Dietro, Firefighter EMT Yvonne Frere, Firefighter Paramedic Ivan Gutierrez, and Firefighter Reserve Gus Pardo. For full bios and photos of new crew members, please visit the story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
After more than 6 months, today the Animal Action League has opened booking for spay and neuter appointments in June at their Joshua Tree location. Booking opens today at 8 a.m., so call 760-366-1100. Messages left before 8 a.m. today will not be accepted. The Animal Action League asks that only 2 appointments be made per household per month. Appointments will be made on a first-come, first-served basis. The league has only 1 phone line, so if it's busy, they ask you to keep trying. For more information and a pricing list, visit this story at Z107.7fm.com. Though it's a few weekends away, it's time to start thinking about Grub Steak Days. As part of the annual celebration, the Pony Express will be delivering postcards with unique stamps, but you've got to pick up your official postcard first. With a look at how to snag this unique Grub Steak Days item, here's Al Weatherup.
Get your giddy up and come on out for Grub Steak Days to see the historical Pony Express delivering mail to the Pioneer Town postmistress. On Sunday the 28th, the Pony Express will deliver free, desert-themed postcards mailed from the Yucca Valley Welcome Center. Be sure to stop into the Welcome Center and get your postcards today. They will all be returned to you with a commemorative Pony Express stamp approved by the United States Post Office. Sunday begins at 11 a.m. with a cupcake bake-off and a live performance by Tumbleweed Time Machine, and the Pony Express will deliver the mail by noon. For more information, go to www.grubsteakdays.com or call 760-365-6323. Find these links and more at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is El Weatherup.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.